Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Forager. In the last episode, we upgraded all of our equipment and got the obliterator, which allows us to break, the land. And yeah, we are hopefully going to be finishing this series, at least this world, up today. I don't know if we'll play more Forager. I kind of need to see what else is in with Forager, what other modes and all that kind of stuff. Maybe even look into the modded stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see what I'm feeling and what I can find. But this is probably going to be the last episode of this world because we only have a few more feats to do. Okay, we have 9 feats to do, but technically 8 because one is just given to you once you get all the others. We still have to kill the giant beats. We'll do that at the very end. We need to die 10 times. We'll get that done here soon. And we need to build 200 structures and on top of every water tile. Now you might notice that is very close to being filled up because, one, I've expanded the banks a little bit. We'll get to that in a moment. There's 3 power plants here. 4 would be ideal, but 3 is fine. And yeah, I got rid of the lighthouses because they don't actually help. Anyways, you might notice that there's no... Wow, there is a lot of those guys. You might notice there's no water anywhere except for the edges. So that is what I have been working on. We had started with like 1,000 and some odd land fills, and we're down to 100. So yeah, most of it is taken up, but we need to build some structures. We're going to build bridges across the entire exterior. I did go ahead and let's see if we can't get let's save that for a little bit later. Bridges aren't that expensive to build, so yeah, I did do a little bit of work getting everything taken care of, and I did have to clear out some of the land that was already there, just to make sure that we didn't have any I wanted there to be bridges along the edge. I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. That's just what I wanted, so that's what we're gonna do. And so that's the first thing we're gonna work on. We're gonna build a bunch of bridges, and this will probably give us the achievement, the feat for the 200 structures, because these are structures. But we'll see if we don't get that, then we're going to be building a bunch of other things. There is so much stuff going on. Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn the screen shake off for right now. Just so we don't have to deal with that. Because it's a little bit annoying, and there's a lot of it. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and build a bunch of bridges. And it takes a lot of wood, but it's not that much wood. We have quite a bit. That bridge looks weird. Looks like there's 2 there. And then we can go across this side. At least a little bit. Yeah, what is with that bridge? That bridge looks different. Interesting. Anyways, we should be able to just go ahead and make a bunch of bridges and not really worry about too much more. And try to get everything. But unfortunately, it is hard to see past the top of the screen. So it's going to take a little bit on the top, but the side is the only other place we have. I'm just going to guess a little bit. And there was a star fall. That is fine. We'll go collect that probably. Because one of the big things that we need to do, probably the hardest things left to do, apart from the banks, is we need to get, there's something here. Those are not even. So I can't walk across that. That is weird. Go away. So let's break these bridges. And let's try this again. Because that is very weird. And it's really hard because I cannot see anything that's going on at the top of the screen. Okay. So, yeah, basically, the things we have left, some of the major things we have left to do, there's something there, which is why we can't build there. So we need to kill the skeletons, but it looks like whatever the thing is that messed up, we fixed, so that's weird. Anyways, the side will be a lot easier to do because I can actually see what I'm doing here. One of the hardest things that we have to do still is, that's what's happening. It's like glitching out. Interesting. So, because there's two on top of each other. Ah, that's an interesting little bug. Anyways, we're just gonna build a bunch of bridges around the side. I'm surprised I haven't got the structures. These should count. Like, I wouldn't imagine that they wouldn't, but it doesn't seem to so far. Anyways, if it doesn't, the other thing we have to do is we need to get a bunch of nuclear structures. Now, I have 100 of the nuclear machines in my inventory. And yeah, you can't build when something is there, which is kind of unfortunate. These skeletons are very rude. Anyways, we're almost done with our border of bridges. And then we can get onto the other stuff that we need to do. So we have to die 10 times. That is not as big of a problem as you might think. And I think things just messed up again. It's weird when you're trying to build like off the screen almost. The game does not like it. So we're to the lava area, so that should make things a little bit nicer. Means we're almost done with the bridges. And then we just need to fill in a couple more water spots. Nothing too major. Yeah, there's just a few more bridges left. And then we'll check the achievements and see what all we have. So cool. I don't know why we haven't got the structures yet, but we'll see that in a second. At least, yeah, we have not gotten an achievement for 200 structures. That is near the bottom. We need to own nuclear structures, so that one is going to be easy. Yeah, build on top of every water tile and build 200 structures, which apparently we haven't done. I'm going to guess that the bridges don't actually count, which is fine. It's fine. We're going to be building 100 furnaces, so yeah, that doesn't make too much difference. And then if we need to build anything else, we can. So, first things first, let's go to a thing. Industrious is something we'll want. No, actually we don't want industrious anymore. Don't need it. Builder. Builder is what I wanted. So builder allows you to build with half resources, basically. And so we're going to build. Let's see, we have 5, 10. Let's see, this will be 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I'm going to have to find another place for it. So there's a bunch of structures here, and we're just going to start making them nuclear. And I am never going to use these, so yeah, this is 45-ish once we get all of them done. And I think we can reach, oops, not where I wanted to put that one. So let's break it down. And we need to build these as quickly as possible. And so, yeah, once I run out of these nuclear structures or get the achievement, the feat, we'll know that we have all the things we need. So, something I found out while making these nuclear machineries, if you make these in the nuclear tier stuff, furnaces and all that kind of stuff seem to give you double items. which is really cool. So there is the 200 structures. We got that finally. And I keep misclicking. And let's get that. Okay. So I should be able to go ahead and get these all. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's break that. Hopefully we get the... Okay, we do get the nuclear machinery back. Let's build the 3. And this will put us at like 45-ish. We have a couple other nuclear machines already. But this should put us at about 45. And honestly, if I sell one, we'll have exactly 100 nuclear furnaces. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now this is completely and utterly never going to be used. We're just going to sell one of these. Alright, and then the other thing we can do is eat. So we just need to find a space to do something pretty much exactly like that. And let's go ahead and build. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50, 60, 70. And we're out of stone now. What? Okay. So we need stone. Luckily stone is really easy to get. And we can get a lot of it. So before we do anything else, I might continue that off camera. Although to be fair, since we have a couple of things already, I don't know that it might be the best idea. Because we might get the feat beforehand. Now, let's talk about the really difficult one. The banks. So one of the feats is, quite simply, we need to, it's down a little bit farther, make 1,000,000 coins using banks. Now, I had thought that was collect 1,000,000 coins using banks. No, that is produce 1,000,000 coins using banks. So we have this set up to have a lot of banks, and banks will gain power basically from, well, power stations. So what we can do is we can go ahead and boost these guys up, and that's going to take some time. I'll probably do a time lapse for that one. But let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the water, and then I can sell the remainder of the landfills. So with this, we should have the build on every single tile of water, and we don't. This is something I was worried about. So can we obliterate the rainbow? No. And we can't fill in any more of the rainbow. Where else might there be water? There could be water behind buildings. This should be completely filled in, quote unquote built on. We can't destroy the ferry. Nothing there. Let's check our bridges, make sure that everything is built on. And just kind of do a cursory glance, because this one should not be that difficult. There is a couple areas that I want to double check, like behind here, behind some trees. But, oh, right there. Of course. So we're going to build a bridge right there. And there's a good chance I missed another one up here. Is there anything behind the cave? Ah, there is. I think. Yeah, that is water. But I can't access it. Can I build bridges there? No. Hopefully that doesn't matter. I think that was a bug at one point. I hope it's not still a bug. there is another bridge missing here. So hopefully that is good. Any more bridges missing? No. Alright, so hopefully things aren't messed up because of the, oh, I missed a bunch of water right here. Never mind. I'm worried about things that I really shouldn't be. We need to fill in this water as well. Okay, so I just missed some. I mean, I missed a lot. So hopefully the bridge doesn't, or the cave doesn't affect things. And this will be the last one. There we go. Cool. Waterproof. No more water. Which means we can go ahead and sell some things. And we're going to get the merchant so that we can sell a bunch of things. So we have 4 minutes, and we're going to sell pretty much everything. I don't need... We're going to keep some food. I think I'm going to keep the pizzas. And I don't need all of this. Wow, that was not much. Let's see. We can grab all of these. Grab all of those. We're going to grab all of our fishing stuff. And let's see how that does for us. So that gave us a little bit more money. And I think we're going to have trouble with the money, actually. Yeah. The spirit orbs are also pretty good to sell. How is it to sell the... Star fragments are not worth much. Okay. Obviously we can sell most of our rubies and all this kind of stuff. It'll stop production of some things, but that's fine. And we are only up to 37 million. We need trillions of dollars. So golden eggs are good. But like a lot of this stuff is not very good. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with some of this stuff. I mean, void steel and cosmic steel is worth a lot, but also not really something we can sell very easily. I'm gonna keep the sigils because the sigils we can actually use. Most of this stuff is probably not worth anything. I mean, we could get 89,000 with just wood. We could also sell a ton of glass. How about pigments? Pigments are not worth it. Star scrolls are not really worth it. Okay, so unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to do some... Let's see, I could sell all my great skulls and I could sell all my demon horns. That would be some money. Let's see how much that gives us. So if we sell great skulls, we got about 2 million for each of those. Okay, so that was not too good. I'm gonna need a lot more money, and that's something I'm gonna need to kind of figure out and probably grind out. Again, I could just collect a bunch of things, sell literally everything, and then do that again. It would appear that the best thing to do is not to directly sell things, but rather, for example, 50 and 80 for the toxic sludge and uranium. What is the ratio to make nuclear fuel cells? 10 of each. So it would be... what? 800 and 500, that's 1,300. And I can sell it for... Okay, so it is even. Never mind. That's unfortunate. But, let's see if we can't get another builder thing. And then what we can do is just kind of... I'm going to record once we get close to the million, so we get that on camera. But... I'm probably going to have to do a lot of stuff off camera. So, builder. Awesome. That's what I wanted to see. Let's kill all of these guys. That's going to give us a lot of stone. So that we can come over here. And something else I can always do is go back into the void on my own and just have a bunch of... Oh, each furnace costs a lot of money now. Okay. So what are some other things that we can nuclearize that is not too expensive? Can we... We can nuclear forges, and we can nuclear sewing. Okay. That will work for me, so let's build a bunch of those. Can we nuclear the other things? We'll build the forges, and... So, unfortunately, the costs increase every time you build something. So, I guess we'll just build a bunch of forges now. And this will get expensive. I'll break that one. This will get expensive over time, but that's fine. So let's have some forges. And I am really good at placing blocks today. And of course I can't place that there. Ah, man. Okay, so what are we to? So 44. And this will put us a bit closer. So we need 28 more. Let's build some more forges. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's not like I'm ever going to use any of these. I could, once we do this, and I might, just sell everything. Just break it all down and sell it. So we have 24. And so let's stand here, and we'll build some sewing stations, I guess. Because those are also pretty cheap, but the forges aren't expensive yet. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Any more places we can? And of course that guy spawned exactly there. Kind of inopportune. Both timing and location. And let's break this one. I misplaced it. So we only need 10 more. He sells everything for more expensive, so it's not worth it. This needs to get on the toolbar so that I can eat. Okay, so we just need 10 more. Let's just put them down here. Build industrial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be all of the nuclear structures. And I will probably like delete all of them. But yeah, there we go. Own 100 nuclear structures at once. Perfect. Okay, so what all do we have left to do? We only have 6 more. We need to kill the beats, collect everything else, so that's 2. We need to die 10 times. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, we have a lot of health, and we also have a lot of drones. So first of all, we're gonna drop off every single drone that we have. And now we are all alone. Now, there's a lot of enemies around, but really can't do much against us. So what we're gonna do is just, well, hurt ourselves. I don't actually need anything of like health. So let's just get potions and that kind of stuff. And we're just gonna take ourselves down to 1 heart. But with all these potions and whatnot, we can then, you know, sell them. So everything will work out nice and neat. Okay, so we'll get the coins and gems. I don't think that's going to be better. We'll get the food. I guess we'll get a droid. That's one I have not seen. And now we are at 1 life. Cool. So now it's going to be really easy to just go die. Wow, we have a lot of things. So the problem is we got to wait for it to... it's going to kick me out every single time, which is unfortunate. But we just got to wait for it to actually hit us. So there's 2 more times. I think we've died like 3 or 4 times. So let's go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to spend some time getting a bunch of money. And then once we've done all of this, let's see. We've died 5 times. So 5 more times should be good enough. And the problem is it's going to dodge a lot of times. So 4 more times potentially. We'll get back into it. This is exciting gameplay, I know. But hey, it's a feat. To be fair, dying was never really an issue in this game. I don't know how else to get this. I don't know that you would have gotten this naturally unless you tried to jump ahead to things way earlier without upgrading. So, it should be, what, 2 more times? Oh my gosh. Stop dodging. But the cool thing is once we are done with all of this, we can just get our hearts back, or at least some of them. Okay, so he's gonna die in a second, but let's go ahead and let him hit us 1 more time, hopefully before he dies. No, of course not. Alright, so does it look like we only have 1 more time? No, it looks like we have 2. So I think that's right on the math. And it's just a matter of waiting for them to actually hit us without dying. There we go. So I think 1 more time should do it. And then I am going to step away while the banks produce money and I figure out ways to get cash fast. So that we can... Yeah, there we go. Hopeless. That was an achievement and everything. So now we can go get the spirit orbs. And something that we can always do is I can always grab all of my droids again, because we certainly don't need to like not use them now. And we can come up here and where are the spirit orbs? There they are. We'll get all the spirit orbs and just use them to get more health. So, yeah, at this point, I need to figure out how to get more money. So I will be back once we are either close on getting the 1,000,000 coins from a bank. You know, I clicked 1 too many times. Either one would get close to the 1,000,000 coins for a bank, or when I think I have enough money to get to the billion and then the trillion. I don't know how we're going to do that. We'll figure something out. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit once that stuff is done. Alright, so I have been AFKing for a couple of hours. It's been pretty much all night. And so, yeah, we're getting close. If we go look at our, not the skills, the wrong thing. Sorry, clicked the wrong thing. If we go look at the feats, it's hard to tell exactly how close we are because it doesn't give us numbers or anything, which would be cool if it did, but it doesn't. But if we scroll down, you can see on here we're probably like 5% away. The bar is almost there, so I figured let's come back in and I can talk about some other things that I've been up to while kind of waiting for this. So I built more banks and more another power station, which I believe, if what I've been reading online, because I have been doing some research for this, I believe things can only be affected by 4 power stations, which, by the way, I did turn off the building AoE because it gets really red around here. And it's going to be worse in another place, which you'll see soon enough. What did this say? Only when building. Yes, I want only when building. Okay. So, yeah, we've got a lot of banks going, and this one, it's hard to tell, is almost up to 30,000, which is about where I think we should be. We have about 20, I think, let's see, 6, 7, 15, 18, 20, we have about 30. That's right, we have about 30 with the ones up here. And so, plus with how long these guys have been going, it's probably about 30,000 that we need in order to have all of our banks be close enough that we'll get what we needed in terms of the million coins. So I've been just kind of every once in a while using a builder scroll. I've made these and they seem to work. Now, the trillion coins, that is gonna be a little bit tricky. So I thought, you know, selling things would be the best way. We could sell all of our landfills, which you might notice, I have a bunch more landfills. We'll get to that soon. But, you know, I could sell these cookies, and there's 400 coins. That's not very much. I could use the banks, but it's only gonna be a million once we're done, technically. And that's not that much. It's certainly nowhere near a trillion. So we got to do something else. And from what I've seen, this is what everybody says to do. Lighthouses provides light in the darkness and increases nearby item drops. That doesn't apply to legendary gems. It used to, I do believe, but it doesn't apply. And so we need to go around. And hey, Hoarder. This will be good. Let's just summon in some skeletons. And then we can kill them. And our money didn't really change. But over here, I've built a couple of lighthouses. And we have a little bit of an area that we can do things here. There is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 lighthouses. And we can summon in a bunch of these guys and just watch our money. From just that, we got almost 50 million coins. Now we can make this even better because we can just spam right click. We could, if we wanted to, make a ballista. Automatically attacks nearby enemies. And this is the range of it. I don't know how good it will be, but let's put a couple here. And this isn't necessarily what we're going to use, but I kind of wanted to build the ballistas, to be perfectly honest. So let's just summon in a bunch of these guys. There is a ton of skeletons there, if you can see through the light. And we're already up to 200 million coins. Yeah, this is how you do it. Now, even better, we can make it better. So we have 2 minutes. 1, dexterous. So we move faster and use things faster. The other thing we can do, oh, I accidentally took that money, is make spike traps. I'd like to make 8 more. Thank you. So we are very fast. Now there is a couple other things we could potentially do. Scholar, sure, why not? And we gotta go up to get other buffs. Not there. We gotta go over here. I guess just Hoarder will work. So we got 3 minutes. We can also pop a potion of greedy mixture. That will give us greedy, which means even more stuff, presumably. But we can put these spike traps down. We have 9. Here in the middle. And I think we can put them down. I guess I was kind of on them, and I've definitely done that in a bad way. We can break them. And just put some spike traps down. And then stand back. And summon these guys. Very, very quickly. We're already at 350 million coins. This is just with 23 lighthouses. The effect stacks. So if I do this for just a few seconds, the dexterity. There's the billion. And it's not going to take too long to get to a trillion. So, let's see how close we are. We only have 4 more feats to do, which is a trillion, killing the beats, and the banks. And then we'll get the every other feat. So this is definitely doable. Definitely doable very quickly. So I don't really want to kind of grind to what we need on camera necessarily. We'll go ahead and let that go for now. And we can just constantly summon in a lot of skeletons. And yeah, that's just everything. We're also collecting, oh my gosh. Okay, I have to sell them. I have to. We're getting bones because we're selling skeletons and great skulls. Let's sell these, because why not? There is another potion that could be useful. That's not my potions. Is it dragon? Dodge attacks. Was it the blood fury? No, it just improves damage. Okay, so let's just sell these. And 5 billion, 7 billion. Okay, yeah, this should not take too long. Especially if I can get the dexterity stuff. So let's do this for a while. And I just want to see about how many great skulls we get. How quickly. And we gotta kind of aim for the middle so we can buy the spawn. But I don't want them to all come out. So what I might do is... Oh, something blew up. Oh, it sent a fireball. So what we might have to do is just expand this another block or two. And that should work just fine. We're going to lose, I think that's the dexterity. Which is unfortunate, but kind of whatever. It'll be a little bit slower. But this is... Honestly, this is ridiculous. We can go ahead and sell that. I don't need that anymore. And we can actually sell 1 spike trap, because I'm not going to use all of them. And hey, that dude spawned. Got anything good? Nope. Nothing I want. Let's just remove everything from that. That has some fuel stored, but I don't really need anything anymore. I put a whole bunch of stuff in there so we can get bricks, because bricks is like the biggest thing we need to make lighthouses and banks. Also, I was destroying this. I destroyed one already, so let's just go ahead and destroy all of these. Get rid of the puzzles. But yeah, so we're not going to have as much when we don't have like Hoarder and the Greedy. But I can literally just sit here. And yeah, it's a lot slower. But we're still getting money pretty quickly. And so what I might do is just kind of wait around. Wait for the dexterity. Dexterous. And then once I do that, use it. Hopefully all of the shrines. You know what? We could make more shrines. Let's see. Can we build more shrines? What do shrines take? Crystal star fragments. That is so easy. Yeah, as you can see over here, it's very purple. So, yeah, let's just build a couple more shrines. And then I can just use these to get what I want. And call it a day, basically. We still have the greedy potion, which is nice. How close are we? I want to catch... I'm going to try my best to catch the 1,000,000 coins on camera, but no promises on that. But we will have the 1,000,000,000,000 coins on camera. So if we just, you know... Dexterous. And... we can put these guys on here, and I think that makes it go faster. And Hoarder. Alright, cool. So, we just do that, and we'll get a ton of things very, very quickly. anything that lives will come through the drones to get them, or the ballistas. But this is probably going to take a while, and it's going to be very loud and annoying. You know, on the off chance. Nope, that just increases the order. Yeah, this is going to take a while. It's going to be really loud and annoying. And we already have 27 million Great Skulls. This is ridiculous. This is completely broken, and I love it. So what we're going to do, we're a 10th of the way there. Right? No. We're 100th of the way there. So I'm going to spend some time. I'm going to farm up close to a trillion rather, and I'm going to try my best to catch when this set of stuff hits the million, and then we'll finish up the series. So I will be back once all that happens, and hopefully it won't take too terribly long, but it probably will. So be back. So that was actually not that long of a grind. I'm gonna be honest, that did not take too much more time to get to. Well, we're currently at 670 billion coins. Now, in case the footage didn't show it, I did get the achievement for the banks. So that is down here. We have make 1 million coins using banks, the coin collector feat, and yeah, I tried to do that. I was AFK'd, so hopefully I caught the moment that happened. I haven't actually looked at the footage yet, so I don't know if I have or not, but assuming I have, there's only 2 things left, and I don't know why I got out of that. Well, okay, there's technically 3, but the last one is once we complete everything else. We need to kill the giant beets. We're saving that for last, and because I don't want to do it. I like the beets. We need to achieve every other feat, which we'll get, obviously, once we get these 2. And we need to have 1 trillion coins. Now, why am I bringing you guys back in if I only have 670 billion? It takes a while to load back up. For the record, I've noticed that. It takes a while to load back up. There's a black screen for a while. Now, it's kind of not surprising we have a lot of structures and buildings and things. But I went ahead and made a few more lighthouses. So there are 30 in total here. Wow, there's a lot of guys around there. And it works really well. I kind of want to avoid showing you guys some of the things that we're going to do. But yeah, there should be 30, I think, if I've counted correctly. And, well, we still need, what, 330 billion coins? But that's not a problem. You see, we've been grinding a little bit of bones and stuff. And this is, remember, just a little bit ago for you guys, about an hour ago for me, we sold all of the bones and great skulls. So this is all that I've collected, and I think I've done 3 bouts of dexteritas. I think not really that long, because most of the time I actually spent just kind of AFK'd here. But yeah, so not very long. It definitely wasn't that, much time. And yeah, we have a few bones. We have 78 billion bones. We also have 6 billion great skulls. So what we're gonna do is see if we can sell for the rest. Now, I'm a little worried that this isn't gonna be enough. So I'm kind of half hesitating. Because we should get, let's see, that's 12 minutes, that's 12 minutes. Have I done this one yet? That's 12 minutes. Let's go check the bottom one and then go over, that's 7 minutes. 4 minutes. So worst case scenario, we gotta wait 4 minutes for something. But yeah, we're gonna just try selling this stuff. Certainly won't cause any issues. So if like quick math, this should be close to this should be 300 billion just from this. And we got 2.13 trillion. Because our wallet gives us double. So yeah, that's a lot of money. I'm curious just how much we get from this. If we just what I want to do, we're going to sell the Great Skulls. How much more are we gonna get? Probably another trillion. Almost a trillion. That's that is ridiculous. And then one last test before we do the unthinkable, and then in the series. I want to see if I click this once, how much 500,000 Great Skulls, and I think that was how many bones was that? That is insane. So if you are playing Forager and 5.75 million bones. Okay, let's do it one more time. I'm only clicking once, and hopefully not picking up anything else. Yeah, that seemed like a low end. We have 12 million bones already. So, if you are having trouble getting a trillion coins, which you really shouldn't, one, if you're having trouble with the banks, make more banks. Bricks are probably the worst thing, but using the nuclear stuff, which I did for a little bit, actually makes making bricks a little bit better. Otherwise, just have a couple furnaces making bricks, put it next to a power station or 4, and just let it go. It will get there. But if you're having trouble getting money or resources or anything, lighthouses. If it's going too slow for you, make more lighthouses. They're surprisingly cheap. They are very bulky, but they are really, really good. So I've been avoiding this for a very long time. I like the beats. I don't want to kill them, but we do have some statues to place in their memories. You know what? Let's just go ahead and I'm gonna sell all the land. I'm gonna sell all the potions. I'm gonna keep my pizza because I like pizza, but I'm gonna sell this stuff. Also use builder scrolls. It does actually affect the banks, so it's good to know. But we have to do this. I don't want it to, but we have to. So there's a beat, and we're gonna put a statue in its memory. And I'm sorry, this is the worst achievement that we have to get. The feat. I keep calling them achievements. The feats, same difference. I still love you too, beat. I'm sorry it has to be this way. The achievement is called Monster. The feat is called Monster. So let's place that there. And we got Completionist. Okay, so we have completed every single feat in this game. And this game has been conquered. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of our gear. We're going to just start basic. We're just going to go through each and every one because I kind of want to see what they all look like. And I think it's just the basic backpack, no wings. Alright, so let's start with the heads. Monocle, we've had that for a while. The miner's hat, there's not too many new ones, but I kind of want to see what they look like. And then we're going to just do a random skin and call it a series. Now, like I've said before, I don't know if we're going to come back to Forager anytime soon. I really do love this game. This game is wonderful, and it tickles the right, like, you know, gaming urges and whatever. I just like the idleness of it, but it's still kind of active. It's got that Zelda feel. It's a really good game. I really enjoy this game. But unfortunately, that's all there is in at least classic mode. I'm gonna take a look at what the other modes are. We might do those. Otherwise, we might play something completely different. We'll see. Slime hat, poop hat, straw hat. Oh, it looks like One Piece. Chimney hat, coin head, Santa guy, safety helmet, safety first. I believe that was for the structures. Hollow Knight, Illuminati, feather band, brains, fez. There's a lot of really cool, references and stuff. Oh my god, the cat head, I love it. Tiki mask, Wizard of Legend, Viking hat, treasure, hat kid. Seville's hat? I'm not familiar with that. Actually, I don't know what that reference is. And it very well could be something I should know. Butt face. I like it. Cuphead, earmuffs, Spelunky. And then all of there's a bunch of Terraria references. It's great. The witch is actually really nice too. That's a cool hat. Rooster, puppy, oh my gosh. Some of these heads are just, I love it. Cat paw hat, monitor, and the basic. Okay. Zack, I don't know who Zack is. Demon, wolf, green skin, ghost, fish, golden boy. Oh man, there is a lot of really good ones. Lego. Man. Journey. That's a Journey and Limbo are two games that I've not played. I probably should. Suit. I like the suit. And I believe that was one of the last ones we got. Frog. Frog is also really cool. Fancy backpack. Super fancy. Humble. No backpack. Oh, and then rocket and barrel. So I believe the barrel was something we got for one of the last ones. So it'd be no backpack. That would be the kind of basic. So bone wings, mercy wings, angel wings, fairy wings. Holy. Yeah, slime, ice. Okay, cool. So, oh man, let's, you know what? That looks pretty nice. Although I have to see. I think it's going to be farther this way. Not the cat head, but I want the, where is it? It's a little bit farther. Wonderful. There we go. With our pizza. Yeah, no, that's how we're gonna end this series. Alright, so that is it for Spelunky. I'm going to go cry over the beats now. This takes forever to load back up. I'm so sad about the beats, but they're still there. We can pretend. There is a way, by the way, if you're on PC, because I believe this game is also on other consoles. I believe it's on like Switch and stuff. But if you're on PC, you can actually go into the files. There's some super secret settings, and you can basically get that feat without having to kill the beats. To be fair, I only killed 2 of them. The other 2 died in a tragic accident with the Skeleton King. But anyways, that is gonna be it for this series. I really enjoyed it, and you know, you might see more of this on my channel. I don't know. Depends if I can find more to do with it. We might look into modded at some point. That might cool. Not that might be cool. I can speak. It's been a long day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this series. Lighthouses are overpowered, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next series. Bye!